already had a energy drink and pre-workout this afternoon. So
I wish I had.
Look at this text message I just got. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I was about to say, who is it? Is that her?
That's really creepy. I don't know who that is.
Let me see it real quick. Can I see a face or close up?
I'm scared.
This is an underage detective thing. That's like a young little chick.
Hey, girl, you want some candy?
Yeah.
What in the world? I've never in my life received something like that. It's just like a random number, and it's this like picture of this girl. Don't text back. Oh my God, I'm gonna get
What up?
He said you're hot.
Send
you
it.
are. Oh my God. Okay.
Sent.
Report spammer. Thank you. Not kidding me, Jack. Anyways,
that's odd.
Well, that's the way to start the podcast.
That is weird.
They were trying to get me.
That's pretty good.
So what's new? What's good?
Speaking of perverts, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So what? I'm not big on the news, so I haven't caught up. But maybe
no
two
idea.
memes.
Yeah.
So
the memes are good.
What? Do you have any backstory that you can give us?
I don't know how they found out, but when I jumped into it, his house was getting raided, and Diddy literally left the country.
Fled the country.
And he was like selling all of his like stocks and stuff, I heard, and like he's literally trying to like escape, never come back.
Well,
I'm pretty sure he was child sex trafficking.
I think like some of his neighbors and people that were, like or lived close by, they were like, yeah, you should have seen the shit going on in this place 3 a.m. Like all kinds of people were in and out of this place.
Like busing people, like vans and like buses of people.
It's wild.
So
yeah,
I don't know what that's about. That's all I know about it.
But in the Cat Williams thing, like when he had the interview with Shannon Sharp, he said that he mentioned Diddy. He was like, I don't care if you're Diddy, but like named all these people. He was like, y'all shit is about to get, like, you're going to get caught.
He didn't say get caught with what?
No, but apparently like did you watch that interview?
No.
I only watched like the part where he started going off on people.
Is that the one with the athlete?
Shannon Sharp was a football player.
Shannon
yeah.
Sharp, that's right.
Yeah, and he just started like calling out all these comedians and like how they're not funny and they
steal jokes.
They steal jokes, and then they also do sexual favors in order to get like certain.
That's in everything.
You gotta pay to play.
That's in everything, though, right? Like, not everything, but yes.
Yeah.
In Hollywood,
you gotta suck a dick.
But
every
what?
now and then,
$20, $20.
You gotta suck a dick. That's right.
Calvin's like, you ain't ever gonna catch me doing that shit. It was funny. I mean, the last like 35 to 40 minutes is him just like going the fuck off on some people. It was wild.
I didn't watch it. I saw some clips, but
anyways, he had mentioned randomly in that interview Diddy, which that like popped up on Instagram. I saw.
So you gave me the rundown of the backstory of like what's going on, but like there's no like determination on why these raids are happening, really? I mean, there's hearsay, I guess.
I'm assuming
allegedly.
The cops, FBI, whoever got tipped off on something, and now he's getting raided.
I saw a post, of course, like, you know, with the internet, everything's like memed up. So like, I don't know, you don't know if somebody actually made it or said these words, or if somebody took a stock picture of somebody, a celebrity, and then put a caption on it like they said it.
Yeah.
But it was 50 Cent saying like, they don't, like, when they show up like that, there's a real reason. Like, when they show up.
Apparently,
like,
50 Cent has been going off about it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't gone to his Instagram. I don't follow him, but like people are saying like he's
maybe
like
going
off.
Shit. Yeah. But he's like,
so maybe
if
it
they
was
show up
obviously
like that,
thing.
they got a reason to.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. I mean, I don't know. You hear about people, which that's some big league shit, it sounds like rounding up everybody in the house, fucking SWAT team and shit, because I've seen it happen even with Trick, who's a friend of ours. He's been swatted before. Yeah. So, like, that can happen, but I don't know if that usually goes that big.
Fucked up. There's what's that? Ghislaine Maxwell. She's in prison for 20 years for sex trafficking.
Yeah.
And they have a whole fucking list of people, but ain't none of those motherfuckers been raided.
Yeah.
Ain't a single person been put in jail other than
got
her.
some
So
power.
that's what I don't get. So
not
control.
a single person.
Diddy must have some shit on some people, and they don't throw him under the bus.
Yeah. He probably has some shit, and or
or something. Yeah, something ain't right there.
If he ever comes back to the States,
or he didn't go along with something. Yeah, maybe.
I feel like if he ever comes back to the States, he's gonna have a whole thing set up where he's about to throw people under the bus in order to reduce his sentence.
So, speaking of being out of the States, I didn't know that he fled or attempted to or whatever.
Yeah.
A guy that I follow just posted a story with him today in Miami with Diddy.
Oh, all right.
So maybe he is back in the country.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick. My phone's about to die too, so we're going to show it real quick.
What's with you two?
Well, I was on a bunch of Zoom calls that killed it.
Both my phones
Here we go.
Stay charged.
I just like to live life on the edge.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fucking out in Miami.
So he
Chilling.
is in the country.
Yeah.
I guess.
So I guess he left and then came back? I don't know.
But I saw that and I was like, man, okay, because I did hear about him fleeing, but I was like, oh, maybe something. I don't know. He's all smiles right there chilling at a coffee shop.
And he's willing to be on somebody's Instagram.
Yeah. What's up? Won't stop. Can't stop.
Well, when you got money and power, obviously, look at all these people that got caught going to Epstein's shit, and not a single one of them has gotten arrested.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it gets so. I mean, who the fuck am I? I'm just some Joe Blow from fucking Hanover County, but fucking, it gets so interwebbed that everybody knows dirt about everybody. So like, it's hard to throw somebody under the bus.
Yeah, because you're gonna get dragged.
You're gonna get dragged with some shit that you did. So like, it has to be lower totem pole shit people.
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, if he's already fucked, he's probably going to bring down some people. Yeah, like, he's probably going to try and be like, you better, if you reduce my sentence, I'll tell you every single person that was involved.
Yeah.
Child molesters normally don't do well in jail or prison.
No.
So I don't imagine him coming back or going to prison.
No, probably not. It'd be, if he does go, it'd be one of those fancy janks, you know, if it is.
White collar prison. Yeah.
Just like home, what do you call it? Home arrest, whatever type of shit. I don't know.
House
maybe.
Arrest.
Who knows? But that is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Now that you're sort of unveiling it.
Yeah.
Other than that.
What?
I was thinking of new stuff.
Oh, the cargo ship hitting the bridge in Baltimore?
Yeah, that shit's kind of sketchy too.
Yeah, that is.
Because they just came out saying that, like, whatever got shut down like 2 minutes prior and then came back on right after.
Oh, yeah. There's no the black box on the ship. It's missed 2 minutes. Was somehow malfunctioned and did not record for 2 minutes as they hit the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate to like reference another podcast on a podcast, but on the ride home from work earlier, I listened to like the first couple minutes of Andy Frisella.
Holy shit.
Fucking stroke, dude. Andy today, Junior. Andy Frisella podcast, and they were talking about that topic. And you know, Andy has a lot of network. You know, just being that well off, and everybody knows him. He knows a lot of other people. And he said that morning he knew somebody that was at the ship that was on it. Like, he either knows through social media or was around the area, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he said that he pretty much kind of believes in this guy enough to take his word. And he was like, the guy that he was listening to says it was an accident. So he was on there, said that the ship had come in with reports of it already losing power on the way into port. They did some routine work on it, tried to fix it, and then obviously it had trouble.
You watch
still
the video
leaving.
and you can see all the lights go out on it.
Yeah. And you can see it's like trying to turn.
But I could see where it could be. It could tinfoil, like that shit could look like a fucking easy setup to knock some shit out.
Yeah.
And fuck some shit up.
It does turn into the big sport. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's like,
regardless if you think it was like set up or if it was an accident, taxpayers should not be paying for that.
Fuck no. What about the
Joe Blow?
Take that insurance company down.
Yeah, and Joe Biden, if you want to get all this paid for so nobody else has to deal with it, take it out of your own fucking pocket.
Go ask Ukraine.
Yeah, why don't we ask other countries to come help pay for some of our shit?
Yeah, go ask them.
That's bullshit. It should be the insurance people that have to deal with all of that, not taxpayers.
And tough titty if they go bankrupt doing it or trying it.
Or how about you get all of your illegal immigrants that you let over the border?
The business.
It's on y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
All of your illegal immigrants that you let fled over, how about you make them pay for it since they're not paying anything else?
I don't know if it's true, but of course I saw it on Instagram, but they're starting that program. I think they got like $53 million. I think they're giving out debit cards to illegals, not immigrants, illegals that are up there in New York. And they give out, I think you can collect up to $1,400 a month.
Good.
They just reload that bitch $1,400 a month.
Good.
I could use
$1,400
a month. But,
for sure.
Apparently,
free.
And I got some.
They get free health insurance.
But I ain't got the brown.
No. Good. I think hopefully that them. Who knows? It probably won't, but hopefully that shit would just make people pissed off even more to vote against it.
Oh my God,
I'm hoping they're just digging a grave with that shit. Like pissing people off.
Yeah.
The right people.
I can't
I don't know who the fuck could be with that.
I don't know who possibly would at this point would vote for Biden. I just don't know. And if you do, like, you are really stupid, and I'm not afraid to say that.
Fucking delusional people.
Yeah. Like, what's wrong with this fucking country? Anyways.
Jesus.
Well, we got real deep in that.
Yo, speaking of that boat, like, when I woke up, I saw like one or two videos about it, and then you see everybody resharing it, and I just sort of skipped past it after that. But at first, I was like, man, I didn't even think about if it was an accident or on purpose. More so, I was thinking it was an accident. I was like, man, imagine being that dude driving that motherfucker.
I know.
No shit.
Holy shit. That's the most... Might as well just drown in the water.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
I know.
That.
And like you could see like the cars going by, and I feel like there wasn't really, because I was expecting, maybe it's because it was so late, like, but I was expecting like more cars to be passing, and there really wasn't. So I was wondering if anybody like was killed.
It was like six. I think there's 6 construction workers that were missing because they were working on the bridge.
On the bridge, yeah.
I think there was
the way that shit crumbled, went down, like it was nothing.
I'm pretty sure I've been across that bridge, maybe not. I don't know. But it looked pretty tall. I feel like a drop from there probably hurts.
Oh God,
that tall off the water,
and that cold ass water.
Yeah, cold water, and you're a half mile out there. You got to swim it back.
And then I think one of the dudes that fell in, he swam back.
I feel like if you just armchair quarterback, and if you just calmed down when you fell in and just backstrokes, you'd make it back. I could do it. Yeah, right.
Yeah. As long as I'm like 30-degree water.
Yeah, and that bridge had the all the shit over the top too.
Over the top too.
You go down,
crushed.
You're probably getting hit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's so scary and sad.
It's terrible timing, bad luck.
Yeah, your sister already has a huge fear of driving over bridges. So
that's set it off.
This is definitely not happening. Yeah, I mean, she literally had to pull over when Sarah and I went to go get lunch one day. Damn. She had to pull to the side of the road, and Sarah had to get in the car just to drive over the bridge, and then they switched again.
Yeah, but y'all drove over Whitestone Bridge, right? The small jank.
Yeah, it's very small.
Yeah,
I haven't been over that in years.
That one's pretty. It's kind of tall and kind of narrow. Really doesn't have a ton of like barrier.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of open. It's kind of sketchy.
We drove over a massive bridge coming back from New York. I mean, it's like 6 lanes on one side, 6 lanes on the other. It's like 12 lanes. It's huge. And she like wasn't hitting the accelerator. We were just like, we were almost going backwards. And there was people flying by us on this massive bridge. And I go, Nicole, you have got to hit the gas. Yeah. Like, we are not going to make it out of this. And she goes, I'm trying really hard. And like, she's like sweating and gripping the steering wheel so hard. It was crazy. I was like, I don't think we're going to fucking make it.
Fuck that. I'd be losing my shit.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. I almost wanted to like push her leg.
And just the embarrassment of being that person that stopped traffic on a
bridge. No shit.
Not even the fear of being
I don't think she was breathing. Like, she was seriously, and I had no idea it was that bad.
Yeah.
Her fear, yeah.
Damn.
6 lanes wide though. I mean, I feel
It's
like
a massive
you can't even
bridge.
see over the edge.
Yeah, it's like you're on.
And we were right
earth.
in the middle too, but she just realized that she was going over a bridge and she didn't know where it went, or because we had never driven that way before.
I've got that tall van now, and like that thing feels like a wind sail. And like I go across the Enon Bridge a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's pretty high up there. It's not
Poles.
crazy high, but it's like when it's windy, that motherfucker. Like I'm up there, not white knuckling it, but it's
shit's pulling.
It's sometimes she does what she wants.
Shit.
And it makes me
I
nervous.
can't imagine driving like a big rig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you about to chime in earlier before the boat?
I can't fucking remember.
All right. Done lost it.
Yeah, it's gone.
I have some things I wrote down.
Yeah, what's up? What you got?
These were for a while ago, so I was watching this podcast. What was it? I think it was Theo Vaughn talking to Dak Shepard, and he was talking about all conversations. I just thought this was like very interesting. Have 3 different categories, and he never got to the third one, but the first 2 were logistical and emotional. So there's another one too, but I didn't hear it. But basically, if you're having a conversation with somebody, and he put it in as like an example, if you're in a fight with your girlfriend and she's coming from an emotional point of view of like how it made her feel, and you're coming from like statistics and like these are the facts and like what can we do to just fix this kind of thing, instead of coming from like, I'm sorry you're feeling this way, whatever, that you will never, it's scientifically proven that you will never come to a conclusion. Like you can't, if you are emotional about somebody and somebody else is illogical about it, then you're never going to come to a standpoint where you agree.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's, I thought that was so interesting. I don't know what the third one is. I was trying to look it up, but I couldn't find it.
I would like to not argue, but like throw the question out, would you ever come to a conclusion if you're thinking emotionally?
I guess like if you guys were both coming from an emotional standpoint on it, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, emotionally, I feel like feeling. Sometimes facts are real feelings. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a place for both. Yeah, but like eventually, it has to lead to maybe. I don't know if it has to lead to straight logic or like fact statistic. But
yeah,
if you never, I think the conclusion is, I guess it's context too.
Yeah.
Context based.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like if you're just stuck in the emotion though, and you don't face the fact or whatever, depending, I don't know if a conclusion would be made. Like
we've had, like I was joking about this because I think we were talking about this with your brother Wes when he was in town. But I was like, you know, he's like, I've looked over at you and you're just like crying, and like you are like, you're coming from that emotional standpoint, and like he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, what can you just not cry? Like, he's like, can you wait to start crying until after I leave? Like, that's because he just can't, he doesn't come from that emotional side of it. Yeah. And he will never, like, I could be upset about it. He's never going to understand because he's usually not like an emotional being.
Crying's not going to fix it.
Yeah. That's what he always tells me. Crying ain't going to fix it. I'm like, can you just like put your hand on my leg and tell me it's going to be okay? But he like it's so I don't know, and it's not always like he's,
no. I mean, it's
not all conversations obviously are like that. But if I'm like if I'm emotional and he's not, it's like he can't really understand why I'm being emotional, and I can't understand why he doesn't understand that. So
I can agree that the two parties will not, unless it affects the other emotionally as well,
right?
Because you see somebody having a bitch fit, and you're like, why are you acting like that?
Right.
But
like, I don't get it.
I won't understand you, and you won't understand why I don't understand you.
Right.
So, I don't know. That is weird. But
I want to know the third one, too, but...
Yeah, I think it would help to know what the third one was.
So.
Yeah.
Maybe that would help round it up. But I still... Who knows, again, the context, but I still think after you have your cry or your BF or whatever, it takes that fact of realizing, like, all right, I was sad. I got it out.
Yeah.
Now I need to face.
But now you're changing to logistic. Like, okay, like what can I do to
take action on it?
Her and Carol were trying to convince me that it's good to cry.
It is good to cry. It's good. It feels good. It releases
I don't know how often they said, but it's good to cry and just to get it out, let it out.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm never like, man, I need a good cry.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh my gosh,
Crying's gonna make
I
me
am
feel
like
better.
that. I'm
You know
like,
what?
I just need to cry really good, like right now, for just like a little bit, and then I'll be
You
okay.
can get it on cue. Like, you know, I need a good
Well,
cry.
especially if like it's about that time of the month, like all my hormones, like I just, like he literally sat there one time and he was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I go, "I don't know, but I feel like I'm about to start crying."
She's eating her lunch, and I'm about to leave, and like she's like, I think I was on the weekend. I was going to do some side work, and I look over, and she's like crying while she's eating, and I was like, "What is
have
wrong?"
like tears like rolling down my face. I'm not like
She's like,
boo-hooing, but like I'm crying.
I don't know, but I feel like I just need to cry. She's like, all right, I'm gonna leave.
I'm about to leave. Can you just wait until I'm gone, and then you can do this?
but
yeah, I'm gonna head out.
get it out when I'm gone.
I was like, okay. I felt better after. I really do feel better after I cry.
Maybe not to say it's gender specific,
It probably is.
but I think it's statistically
Yeah.
on the factual logistic side
Yeah.
that I'm coming from. It's probably a gender heavy thing.
Maybe guys don't get affected that way.
I don't think it's a maybe.
You
If
ever
anything,
cried and
more-
you're like, oh, I'm
I
so
think
glad I cried?
For at least me, I can answer for that, and I think most guys, that emotion of the cry is usually more so just pissed off.
Yeah. I cry when I'm mad too.
Yeah, so cry when I'm sad, I cry when I'm mad.
Cries when she's
I cry when I'm
happy.
happy. I cry when I'm happy a lot.
Threat.
But
Yeah.
I would assume that same emotion, like to be like, oh, okay, this is its cousin or its sister, brother, sister of emotion, would be pissed or
Yeah.
heated
Yeah.
or just zoned out.
I don't want you.
Because I have sometimes where it's like something could be not upsetting me. I don't think that's like I don't feel like more so I'll get not angry either, but like just
Yeah. I feel like sometimes when there's like
heated,
confrontation
and I'm,
between like another
fucking irritated
person.
more so than sad.
Yeah.
I'm just like, fuck.
Like I know when I get like in a confrontation with somebody, sometimes like I get so like mad that I like start to cry, and then I get mad that I'm crying because I'm like, I'm not even sad, I'm pissed off and I'm crying for some reason.
Yeah.
But that also could be a girl thing. I don't know.
I think I've seen, like men. Well, actually, I don't know about men. It was when we were younger. Guys getting all pissed off, and you could hear it in their voice.
Yeah, like starting to get
And
cracky.
I've done it. Like I get so mad, and like I could hear it. It's like what.
Yeah.
I got so much emotion coming out. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I'm mad as shit.
It's good. It's good to get emotion out.
But
It's not good to bottle
I'm
things
also,
up.
I'm not good at being mad either.
But
so.
is it I don't think it's a full blown cry.
No.
Like when you cry, like when you cry, like it's like a sad.
Usually it's when I'm sad. Yeah.
Like a sad.
I mean, sometimes I could just like be watching a show and it like
Yeah.
hits me a certain way and I just start to cry. If I see somebody else cry, I will instantly cry and I don't even know why they're crying.
I'll say what can get me,
Oh boy.
and I don't cry, get a little wet. It happened a day or two ago. Dwarf cat video, Instagram.
This motherfucker cries at a dwarf cat.
I wouldn't cry. I said it got a
He
little wet.
cried at a dwarf cat
I said,
video.
shit.
Was it the one that's 13 years old now?
Yeah, that's it.
I
one's
saw
it.
that too today.
I liked it.
I didn't.
Did you cry?
Did not cry. I
shit.
also didn't listen to it, so I probably the
Oh
sound
yeah,
might have helped.
yeah. Sound helped, and
I was trying to read the
yeah, I read it all.
Read those. I mean, it was like I guess it found a cat, and I don't know. It was
found it,
reminded
Y'all
me
are
of Elfie.
such cat
Yeah.
dads.
Gimli.
and I was like,
Poor
damn,
Elfie. I do miss Elfie.
Yeah, I follow Elfie.
R.I.P. But yeah, there's something got my eye, so
Oh, okay.
got a
I don't
little-
know. Like when I have a good cry, just sometimes I feel so good. Like sometimes if Carol, my friend, has to cry, like she will intentionally watch something really sad so she can just get it out.
Damn, it's almost like porn for crying.
Yeah, it's like a release. It is.
It's like, let me watch something. Let me get on YouTube real quick.
Liable here. Just turn it on the TV.
Cry to.
I can't imagine
Notebook.
like the buildup you guys have from never crying. Like, how do you process things without crying
Probably just
sometimes?
Probably get pissed off. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that is. It comes out in anger instead.
It's what I guess. I don't know. Like that's why I gotta get away. Go to your happy place sometimes, wherever that is. Like I like
Yeah.
I feel like if I don't go golfing, I get like antsy and fucking.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's like my little escape.
I think for me, definitely as of lately too, me draining myself physically helps me deaden up a little bit and not take things so heavy.
Yeah, well, that's a release is working out. Yeah.
Like, not that I'm dead, but like things that would be like, I guess, very sharp or more dull.
Yeah.
If I could like explain it.
Yeah, that makes
like,
sense.
Would usually like irritate me or tick me off or something. I'm just like, oh, whatever.
That's why they say like boxing is really like healthy to do because like it helps you release
like, beat shit up.
things without having to cry or yell or whatever. So, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
That is interesting.
I want to go back and watch the episode so I can figure out what book he read so I can figure out the third thing. But
get Jake to read it.
Another thing that I saw was that China has street cameras that can like detect you by the way that you walk. Like, let's say that you jaywalk. It now takes a picture or video of you or whatever. You're in the database. And now everybody in China has a number system, like what do they call it?
Social credit
system.
Social
credit score.
Yeah. And they were talking about how it could potentially start coming over to the U.S., depending on obviously who becomes president.
Yeah.
But they were saying like from now on, like if you jaywalk, they take money automatically out of your bank account without your say. They can, if you get a certain amount of tickets or amount of social credits taken away from you, then you can start having your privileges revoked from using vending machines but like they have like if you're playing video games online, like you can start getting banned from playing that automatically. Like they won't even let you sign in. Like they have all these things that just like track you, and they down to the point where like they don't even need to see your face anymore. They can see just by the way you walk. Yeah. They can tell who you are. They can tell your blood type. Like they know everything about you.
Yep.
China can kick rocks.
But slowly by slowly, they can fucking keep adding more shit here to where it's like boiling a frog per se.
Yeah,
like
you don't know you're boiling.
Slowly heating them up until you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
God. And the thing is, what's crazy is shit like that is, they can control like your credit score or whatever, but the moment that they do get rid of like physical money and it becomes like digital and
because that's what they're trying to do. They're push away cash.
Your electric car or your electricity to your house, snapping it off and you start fucking up. They can really put the grip on you when you start, if you don't act right.
And they slowly start doing it. Everybody's like, oh, this isn't communism. This is what America needs. And it's like, actually, this is the baby steps that it takes to all of a sudden they get the approval for this. Then they get the approval for this.
Inch by inch. It doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight. And it's a shock to the system.
The more
like
the government does for us, the worse it fucking
fuck
the government. They need to stay the fuck out of my business.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's unreal.
I mean,
it's
like
terrifying.
that fucking story I mentioned a while back of that guy that I know that went to Spain or whatever, and the government was controlling the thermostats. Turning the heat down.
I know they were talking about doing that in like Nashville and California.
And it's like, for climate control,
right?
Climate change.
It's
but no,
we're
it's
going
like,
green.
Hey, you don't act right. We're turning your heat fucking off, dude.
Right. You give us this a little bit of access. Now we have it forever.
Yeah, dude.
Crazy. So that was wild. What did I want to say? There's a bunch of stuff on here. I also follow this comedian, John Crist, and he went to New York to do like Today's Show and like all these shows or whatever.
Yeah.
And like they give you a stylist and they pick out all of these different outfits that you can wear for the 5 days you're there. And they were like, oh, well, this outfit would be great. I'm pretty sure it was for the Today Show. Oh, no. It was Fox News. Not Fox News, but like the Fox station. And they said that you can't wear this outfit on that station because they don't allow that brand because they don't support that culture or what they represent or whatever. Wait, hold on, no.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh. The brand of the clothes didn't want him to wear it on Fox News because Fox News is more right and more conservative.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude, I'd burn those clothes.
And he was like, I'm not going to name the brand and call them out. And he was like, but like, I liked the outfit and I wanted to wear it on Fox, and you're not going to let me wear it on Fox because you don't believe in, you're not conservative. You don't like the right.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck that. I'm not going to wear your outfit, any of your clothes at all, ever.
He shouldn't.
Yeah. And I was kind of pissed that he didn't tell everybody what the brand was, because he should have put them on blast. If they're not going to be willing to be on Fox News because of that, like, I don't know.
That's how fucking divided and divisive these motherfuckers are.
Yeah, and of course it's in New York, like, but
I guess we're on the other end. They're just saying fuck that, burn their clothes.
Yeah,
but I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know. It's just it's so
but
crazy.
Like, you're a clothing brand company, like. You should be excited for if any of your clothes are being worn. I want everyone to buy Jim
Flow.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
Like, also, what does your clothing brand have anything to do? That's why it, like, really pisses me off is, like, when these brands, like, start, like, putting themselves in situations that it has nothing to do, like, just stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Like, why are you mixing this up? Who cares? But,
yeah.
Like, I'm pissed. I wish he would have said the brand. But I'm sure it was probably, like, one of those, like, woke, like, companies that everybody already knows is woke anyways. Like Nike or whatever. Probably not Nike, but I don't know.
That's fucked.
Yeah, it is fucked.
We hit the gym this week. 5 days.
Oh, yeah?
5 days.
Switching gears, how is the progress going?
Well, he just actually went into, because I was looking at my MyFitnessPal app, and I was like, it's weird because it says like because it's kind of hard to tell when you go into the different tabs or whatever, and like if you go to nutrients and then you go to macros, like the different page, like I guess the macros side says of like what you've already eaten today. Like the percentages are weird. Like if I go to nutrients, it says like how many carbs I've had out of the total that I'm supposed to have for the day. But if you like, mine weren't even close. But if I went over to my macro side, it said the majority of what I ate that day was carbs. So like it made it look kind of weird. But then he went in and adjusted it. And then it was saying that I was eating too many carbs. And I was like, whoa.
Carby.
Fuck.
Carby Barbie.
I think she was at like 50% carbs and...
Carbio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was, she was...
And I was like, well, damn, I've been eating this. And he was like, I don't know how yours got switched to that setting, but it was like set
it was
already.
Lower protein. Like, I think it was only like 20% protein. Like, she's only eating like 60 or 70 grams of protein a day. I was like, hang on. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
That's why you can't lift no weights.
Yeah.
So, note to self, don't go to the gym with these two.
Yep.
But we adjusted it. So now like I've always been like under my calories, but I was just carb heavy compared to protein. So now we bumped it up.
Yeah, bumped the carbs down a little bit. Nothing crazy, but like and bumped the protein.
But that pisses me off that it was set that way because that's what I've been.
You've been following.
I've been following it.
Yeah. So now you have to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. So we're just trying to dial in my macros
like,
better.
And I just changed mine up. Because I guess I had all my meals set, and I was, I wasn't fucking with the macro as much. I was just going by calories for a long time.
You can do that.
So, and that's, it was all right. But now, like, I want to dial it in a little tighter.
Yeah.
Like, so be a little more
precise,
intentional about it, like you say.
Yep.
So I started fucking with my macros, and now it's like, I thought I had it figured out, but something happened along the lines where.
Got a little watered down.
I don't know what happened. Like, it just, I guess if you don't pay attention for a while, you kind of run astray, and all of a sudden, an inch by inch, it turns into a mile.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it wasn't a mile off, but at the same time, I was off, and now it's like I'm having to rework what I eat, and I'm actually having to pay attention to what the hell I'm doing again. And it's like, what the fuck? I like it, because I feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I was, dialing it in.
And the thing is, with the app, and I have clients that use it religiously, and then I have clients that don't use it, but every so often, and sometimes I have to remind clients to use it. The reason being is just like you said, hey, I started using it for a few months or a few weeks, got my shit together, and I get it. You start using it for like 2 weeks, and you're like, oh, I'm eating the same shit every day. I don't need to track anymore.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, one thing slips in or one thing slips off the normal routine, and you let that go for another 2 or 3 weeks. Then you're like, fuck, why am I not making any progress? Or why is my weight going up? Why is my weight going down? Whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go to tracking, you're like not close to where you should be.
Yeah.
So it almost like most people don't have to live year round on it, but it's always good to like, I guess I can't put a number on it being like bi-weekly or once a month, but when you realize, hey, I'm getting a little blind on what I'm eating every day, it's time to throw the app back on real quick.
Yeah. I think some people get like, they like know that they've been fucking up and like they don't want to like see the truth. Yeah. So they're like, shit, all right, let me put these in and see how bad it's been. But it really does. It keeps you in line. But yeah, it was a bummer. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I was still in a caloric deficit, but it just made me pissed that I was eating too many carbs when I could have, this whole time I could have, if I just didn't go in and like see that the percentages were off.
So when you set your percentages up, it also gives you it gives you a gram amount of the macro, right?
Right, yeah.
So just like try and hit that gram amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what,
my grams, the way that they were set was just off because it was saying that I needed way more carbs
in
my day.
Yeah, because it says 50% carbs.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So it was like kind of messed up. But
she was looking at the chart. Like there's a pie chart that shows you what you've eaten through the day.
Yeah.
And she like I was trying to. She didn't get the.
I was like, why does it say I have 72 out of 50%?
Yeah, like
or something.
Well, she was looking at it like I don't know how she was looking at it. Well, I was trying to tell her that, say like yesterday, 50%, 57% of what she had eaten yesterday was carbs.
Yes,
and like 22% was protein. And I was like, and she was like, why am I already at like this percentage and this? And I was like, no. Like that's what you've eaten. Like that's just a percentage of what you eat. And it's not saying like
yes.
And you haven't and I didn't put in all of the stuff that I was eating either. So it was like not all right yet. Like you have to like put your every single thing that you've eaten that day for it to be accurate.
Yeah. As food trickles in, the ratios, those percentages will go down and go up.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah. So I guess, it's cool. It's cool to have that and see it.
But I almost wish I didn't even like look at it because I was like, what
it's better just to be like, all right, I have this many grams
that I kind
of need to hit a day or per meal to get this many grams at the end of the day.
So now I'm trying to figure out how to fit more protein in. So I think I'm going to have to start doing like protein shakes. But I wish that I was like everybody else in the world and liked fruit and liked oats and banana, like whatever, and yogurt. But I just don't like that. And it's kind of a bummer. I mean, I could just do the protein with like water or milk, but like I wish I liked like a fruit smoothie, but I can't stand it.
You can't stand. Holy fuck, man.
Yeah, it sucks.
I look forward to mine every morning.
I know, guys. I hate oatmeal so much. Like I do not want oats anywhere near my mouth.
You just can't have anything that tastes good.
No.
Spicy fruit.
I mean, straight up, like,
guys, imagine being me. It's difficult.
Dude, the baby was out eating her on taco rice.
It was so spicy. I was literally chugging water.
Baby was fine. She wants it.
She likes spicy
5
food.
times a day. She loves it.
Good.
Yeah, she likes anything.
Man.
She likes pepper jack cheese.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, she likes everything hot.
Yeah, getting that protein up's pretty difficult for a lot of people that aren't already eating at least a lot of meat.
Well, then I just like upped it to like I was eating like 4 ounces of rice with 4 ounces of protein.
Yeah.
And then just now for our dinner, I was like, well, let me bump it up to 5 ounces of protein and only 4 ounces of rice. But
and the cool thing, at least I've noticed when I do eat more protein, especially when it's meat protein, like meat sourced, I'm more full.
Yeah. I told him after we were done, I was like, 1 extra ounce of protein. Really, I'm full.
Because I can add, I don't do it often, but I can, add more rice to a meal, and that didn't fill me as much as the protein does. An ounce of protein versus an ounce of rice, I'm getting fuller ounce of protein.
Yeah.
So it helps, if you are in a deficit or just trying to, hold on to what you got, hit that protein, make sure you're hitting that shit hard.
and she likes noodles a lot. So, but all the noodles on
MyFitnessPal, yeah,
they're all like dry.
You can find some that are cooked.
Okay.
Well, everything. I feel like everything is cooked, but on the packages, it measures everything dry.
It's all dry, yeah. So
it's like switched, and like I can't. I'm trying to like go by like the calories to see it if it's even, but then when you go into it, like the macros part of it is off.
So are you just cooking like one serving at a time, or are you cooking the whole package?
So most of the time I try
just weigh it cooked when it's done.
Yeah. So usually like sometimes I'll do by like 2 servings wise. That way I can eat more than, I don't have to do it each meal.
Yeah.
And so I'll weigh it out dry for 2. And then after I cook it, I split it in half. And it's usually 5 ounces of cooked noodles.
Okay.
But it's a lot of pasta. And I feel like there's no way that's only 200 calories. So then I get nervous that I'm not doing it right.
Yeah.
But I'm weighing it out. Like I'm measuring it
That's
out.
a lot.
Because I feel like 5 ounces of whenever I do
because it's 3/4 cup dry is what every
I'm weird
serving size for pasta.
I weigh a lot of my shit in grams. Like I could weigh it in ounces as well, but like for some reason my carbs I weigh it in grams, and my protein I always do in ounces. So like I've done pasta before, but I'm relating it to how much I'd usually do, like 250 grams.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. It'd be like 300 calories.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot.
No,
it's like,
it's just a lot of calories.
It's just dense carb.
Yeah.
High in carb.
So and
some protein.
And it sucks because like I love pasta, but that's one of the reasons why I kind of like try and steer clear of it, because I just don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'm doing it right. And I wish that the packages would just do it by cooked, because it would make it so much easier for me to know servings.
Shit dry.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not measuring that shit dry. Like, It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's backwards, but at least I switched to Rayo's pasta, or there's also another one that we get too. It's very similar, and it's just 2 real whole ingredients.
They have
other ones are like packed full of a bunch of shit. Yeah. So I feel better about eating it because it's like just basically wheat.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
They have, I haven't bought pasta in a while, but I've seen it going up and down the aisle. They have this like fucking protein pasta out there. It's like got fucking 15, 16 grams of protein in it, I think.
Oh, shit.
I believe so. I might be making shit up, but I think it's like extra in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what other ingredients may be in it, but there is a protein pasta.
Like usually they have like good fiber in them. And stuff like that. So
yeah, it usually feels like a brick when I eat some, like fucking brick in my gut.
Yeah.
Fiber bomb.
Bomb.
Yeah. We also need to work on our veggie intake too, but we love broccoli and Brussels sprouts and asparagus and stuff like that. We just don't really make it up because we eat a lot of taco.
And broccoli doesn't really go with taco.
Brussels goes with it. Brussels sprouts?
With taco?
Fuck yeah, I do. Taco meat. I don't put it in the taco. Like I do rice, taco meat, and Brussels sprouts. You roast them up real good. Salty as a bitch.
We usually do it with our chicken.
Yeah,
whatever.
But we alternate
put
taco,
some peppers in that
taco
shit.
And chicken. So
bell peppers, red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers. Dice them up, put them in there.
Yeah, he doesn't like that stuff, but I do.
They're nice and crunchy.
Yeah, I like it.
I eat them more raw than I do cooked. 1, because I'm lazy. 2, the crunch. When you cook them, they get a little softer.
Yeah, no, I like them soft.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just cut them up and like rinse them and throw them in there.
Don't want to stir it up. Yeah.
I can see that. That'd be better for the crunch.
Yeah, it's crunchy. Yeah, I don't like I'll eat them cooked, but I prefer the crunch more than the softness.
Yeah.
Mush.
Crunch is always better.
Yeah, but so.
Yeah, we're just dialing them in.
Getting the food back in, training. Mm-hmm. Y'all been going to the gym more often?
Yeah, we went last week, and then this week we went all 5 days this week.
How have you felt transitioning from home workouts to weight training now pretty consistently?
Oh my gosh, so much better.
Yeah?
I have always preferred weightlifting over any other exercise. But it's also nice, too, because working out with Jake, like you guys obviously have been doing this for a really long time. So like I was telling him yesterday, I think I was like, thank God I'm working out with you, because I feel like when I was working out, years and years ago by myself, like I didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of like did it because that's like what the machine said to do or whatever. Like I don't have anybody like, hey, you really need to focus on like mind connection with your muscle and like where you're squeezing and holding and like where you're like you helped me like where I was supposed to be putting my arms the other day, like, and it's crazy. And I was like, did you guys have that when you first started out, like somebody telling you like you're doing it wrong or you're doing it right?
Nope, we were dumb doing the same dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you learn over time watching people, and you talk to. I mean, you spend a lot of time in the gym. You come across all kinds of. There's a lot of cool people out there that'll come by and help you and be like and give you tips and that. I mean, of course, if you spend enough time in the gym, you find friends and you work out with a lot of different people. You learn all kinds of new shit. Yeah, it's always cool working out with somebody different. Yeah, most times. But no, we were young and dumb, didn't know shit. Tried to move as much weight as possible with a terrible form, and I see the young guys doing it now, and it's like, man, hey, I can't knock it. I was there, been there, done it. I'm usually not. There's the types of people that usually intervene and like, which if I see somebody like really fucking up, I'll do it. But like most of the time, it's just, hey, there's a process. You gotta they'll learn one day.
You gotta make it through probation yourself. You know.
Yeah, Jake was saying like just drop the weight and do the form right, because it's gonna help you much more in the long run. 100%. Yeah, but I was thinking about that. I was like, man, all those years I was probably just really fucking up everything.
When I first started working out before my wreck, I got a gym membership at a YMCA in Tappahannock, Warsaw. It's near Tappahannock, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But before, I take that back. The first gym that I ever went to and started working out regularly, which was like 2 times a week, was at my community college, and it was like this old Nautilus circuit. It was like the size of this room. It had like 8 machines in it, and I did all of them every time I went in.
Yeah.
Head to toe, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I was doing like the weird ab things, like the neck shit, some calf raises, some chest pressing, leg pressing.
The Crunch Fitness I had all of those too in like the same circle.
And I'd be like, all right, I'm going to do two of everything when I get up in there and roll through it twice.
Fucking nasty ass.
Yep. And I'd be the only motherfucker in there. Like the machines had dust all over them. Nobody used the gym. But I was like, fuck it, I'm going to hit it. It's free. And I was broke at the time. So I went there, but then I got a gym membership at the Y, and that, like you said, Jake, is where you obviously start to meet people. And I started working out with this one cat that was like, all right, no, this is what you do for your chest, and this is what you do for your back and arms and shit like that. And I still was fucking around, go in and try and hit everything, because you want to, I got to hit. Yeah. And almost the mindset, too, like when you first start, you're like, I got to hit everything.
I want it all, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, fuck, what? If I skip this, why would I skip? It's just so weird the thing.
There's only so many times in the week that you can hit it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, well, I got to hit everything every time I go.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we were skinny dudes growing up, so we wanted to grow, get bigger.
Of course.
Y'all were very skinny.
Like, hey, fuck it, let's just train.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy where you guys are now compared to pictures I saw of you guys when you were younger.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. We were skinny dudes.
Yeah. I know. He was like, if you want to grow, you got to eat.
That is true.
Gotta eat a lot of meat.
It took years to grow and eat a lot of food.
It sucks because I work with people that have a lot of experience. Or people, most of the times, people that have little to no experience with weightlifting, fitness, health, whatever, and especially the guys are very just like we were. You want it now, man. I'm not. What the fuck's happening? My arms still aren't big. My chest. I'm still scrawny, blah, 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 or I still have some body fat, whatever. I'm still weak. My weights haven't gone up, even though their weights are going up, but they're not as good as they want or as quick as they want. And they're like, this guy, I see this guy in the gym every day. He's doing this, and he's fucking swole. It's like, well, how long do you think he's been lifting?
Right. He didn't start the same day you did.
Yeah.
Maybe, or even a year is way further along. That many more deposits than what you or whoever's done.
It is a long race.
That's the thing that needs to be taken into account. Like, it's not.
It's kind of an insult when somebody is like, "Oh, well, it's so easy for you. It just happened for you."
For sure.
No, I had to fucking work hard for it.
I try and remind my clients or anybody that mentions it. It's like you just don't accidentally fucking slip up and get some muscle.
You need to put like an old picture of you on the wall.
I probably should.
And then
Yeah.
you now with nothing on.
Yeah.
All veiny.
Because everybody meets you and you're already that way. So
Yeah.
it's like in their minds,
Jaded.
it's like
I could be jaded and
This
be
dude,
like,
this dude
it's just
he just took some juice.
yeah.
magic juice.
It's just, I think a lot of people, they're in that want it now phase and need to realize that there's a lot of trends. There's trends with everything, especially weight loss, but even like with putting on muscle in 4 to 6 weeks, or this is going to help this protein, supplement, or this supplement, or this workout's going to pack on muscle, or whatever. Everybody's got the right way or the best way to do it, the quickest way.
The newest fad. Yeah,
but they're fads and trends, Fitness, weight training, building your best is a lifelong endeavor because you'll never do it.
Yeah.
It's the process of building it that like, develops who you'll be, what you want, the person you want to be, the physique you want. It's a never-ending process. Like once you're in, like you're either in or you're out. Like there's no like 30-day, 60-day shit. There is. You'll make progress, but like
that's
once you
what
start,
people do. They make progress and then they're like, okay, well I'm good.
I can let off. No.
Yeah, and then they go right back and then they're like, well, I don't want to do that all over again.
Once you start weightlifting or building yourself, you signed up for life.
Yeah.
It's you don't know it, but you kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we used to always say the first day you started lifting was the day you became forever too small.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like because we always wanted to grow. Of course, not everybody wants to just get bigger and bigger, but that's It's once
I don't want to get
once you start,
big.
like you're always going to keep working, and there's always work to do.
Yeah,
no matter what.
I had a Zoom call with one of my clients before, and he was talking about he's kind of new with lifting and whatnot, and he looks great, made a ton of progress, but he's like, yeah, I'm getting pumps, blah blah blah. And he's like, yeah, your pump is like the ultimate version of you, pretty much. When you go in, you get a pump, you're feeling swole, you're feeling big, tight, juicy.
Awesome.
That's like your ultimate version. And he was like, but you want that version to be your normal version.
Right.
Like that's the goal.
Yeah.
And you're always chasing that pump because you want that pump to be your sitting around day to day, whatever, but you never are.
Yeah.
So it's like the carrot on the stick type deal. Like you're always
it really is
chasing that version, but you'll never get it.
Yeah.
But that's also the fire that keeps you going as well, like keeping you in the gym. Or whatever demons or fucking things you're trying to fight too, which is good.
Yeah. Jake just said, he was like, I can't wait for my waist to be like when I'm not flexing or when I am flexing. He was like, I want that to be how I am, like just relaxed.
Yeah, I got to suck it in to make it back down to like a 34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's how I feel too. I also feel like I'm just always very bloated. And like, I don't know if that's how everybody feels, or like, I don't know if I need to like go see like a nutritionist.
There's that
or something.
50% carbs, bro.
Yeah.
I know, maybe it is.
I
Maybe
think
that's
it
what's
is.
messing with me. Because
I think
like
it
I
is.
literally feel bloated every single day of my life.
Yeah.
And I've also I'm no nutritionist, no trainer. Like I don't know shit about training, especially women. Or diet stuff. So I've always told her to go like holler like A Squad or whoever, and just to get like, because he works with a ton of women, or somebody a woman, whoever that knows a lot more about women and their nutrition and how. I mean, everybody's body reacts differently, but I couldn't tell you, and I'm not good at what I do for my body. Obviously, I'm not in good shape, so I try to help her out, but you and I, like, we used to live together and we used to eat the same shit a lot.
Yeah.
But I couldn't eat what you used to eat because you would eat all kinds of shit. If I ate it, that was a fucking house.
Yeah.
It was big.
Yeah. Bodies definitely do react
So
differently to different foods.
I wonder, like, I tell her to go talk to A Squad.
And the thing, like, it's almost something that just you could definitely hire somebody, but even if you were to, like, let's say for example somebody was to start working with me, or you work with whoever, they're gonna have to go through the same process that you could do, but it would just take your long time of just dividing things out. Like, all right, this makes me feel this way.
Eliminating certain.
Yeah, like the process of elimination.
You got to experiment and see how your body reacts. But the thing is with that, like, you have to be, well, even if someone else does it for you, like, you still have to stick to the fucking plan.
Yeah, 100%.
If not, then your experiment's fucking flawed. Like you don't know really what works and what doesn't, and that's
you need a common denominator of like consistency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have that like thing that is always advertised. I see it Everly Well or whatever, and you like give them like a blood sample, and then they can tell you like what foods you're sensitive to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm sensitive to something that I eat a lot, but
do you? And it's something that I think. Is he fucking on that thing?
Rip. Go away from the
Hit
computer.
Pause. Gosh.
Sniffing the mouth.
Do you drink? I'm asking this because I was talking to a client earlier, and he's like, "Yeah, every time I have these, my guts feel like a little fucked up for a little bit." Drink a lot of milk.
I drink maybe a half a cup a day.
Okay.
Because I put it in my coffee.
Okay. Sometimes lactose. I think almost most people, different. It's a sliding scale, but are more sensitive than others to lactose.
Yeah.
Like whether we want to admit it or not, I think everybody has a certain sensitivity. Some people a lot, some people not.
But I haven't always done. I just started doing that because it was lower in calories than the creamer that we were using. So I was trying to, instead of do creamer, because it was like per serving, it was so small that I was like, I don't like my coffee with barely any creamer. So I switched to Splenda and milk. And so, but even before I started doing that, I've always felt like that. Ever since I can remember, I have always felt bloated. Like I need to suck in or flex or whatever in order for my belly to not like feel like a balloon.
Yeah.
And if I flex or whatever, like my stomach goes back flat, but like as soon as I like release, it feels like it just fills up. And like it doesn't feel like fat. It just feels, I don't know, like air. Yeah. So I don't know, but
well, now that you got your calories recently adjusted, roll with that for like 2 weeks, see what happens.
Yeah, see if it's the carbs.
And then if you still feel bloated, and do you know if you're in a true deficit or not? Like I know you like numbers wise you do, but like has your weight been dropping?
I've like steadily been at 130 for months.
So we're not really in a deficit.
So it must be at a maintenance number.
Yeah. So dropping that would help relieve some probably bloat a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if not to say you aren't, but if the deficit's there eventually, like within a 5 to 7 day period, the weight would crack a little bit. Whether it's quarter pound, half pound, or whatever. Even if the app says you're in a deficit, drop another 150, 200 calories out of it.
Yeah.
Until it starts moving. But don't do it every single day if it doesn't move. Like go like let it roll.
Yeah, let it like settle out.
Goes down to 500 calories a day.
All right, it started moving. It's like, all right, well shit. I hope so.
Shit, yeah. God dang.
Start looking like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would not be good.
But it's odd on the bloat. I mean, certain things I know fuck me up. Pork does a lot. It's like I don't know if it's the pork in general or like the fattiness of it just fucks my guts up, gets me bloated.
Yeah.
Pasta usually does as well. Brick. Milk, cheese. I usually feel bloat after that.
Yeah, I like rarely ever eat cheese.
I'm sure some other things that would pop up.
But I mean, like even that Everly Well commercial, she's like, turns out I was allergic to almonds. And it's like, okay, well, if almonds can make you feel like that, then
yeah.
I mean, I could just be sensitive to whatever. Like it could be beef, it could be chicken. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
and that sucks because like you're fighting. You've lived it so long that you don't realize how bad off maybe you are.
Yeah.
Bloat wise or sensitivity wise or inflammation wise. So maybe a test like that, since we're in the future of 2024, having technology like that available would be sick, because what if you are force feeding yourself something that your body truly fucking hates on the inside.
Right. And it's like trying to tell me, and I'm like, well.
And like, you're like, yo, I could have felt better 10 years ago and like had a flatter stomach or whatever.
Right.
Just better quality of life by removing that or avoiding it as much as possible.
Yeah. I'll report back. Let's see what happens. Who knows? Maybe now that I have maybe it's like less carb. Maybe it's the carbs. I don't know, but we'll see.
Yeah. But
maybe I'll do a test and find out.
I don't know if it seems like, I don't know if it's a fad or something, but it seems like everybody has a gluten allergy. Maybe that's a thing for you.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I've always eaten gluten my whole life though. So
yeah. Which would be like pasta, wheat, which is like gluten.
Yeah, no, I just
grain.
Because I eat bread too.
Yeah.
I love bread. That would be the saddest thing in the entire world if I couldn't eat bread.
Yeah, I eat. Oh, unfortunately, we make our own sourdough, so and it's only 4 ingredients. And I always feel, I eat 2 big slices every morning. I feel great after it. I don't ever feel like, man, I just ate bread.
Yeah.
And it probably does help that it is low ingredients and we know what the fuck's going on.
Real shit, not some
preserves.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love some bread.
True that.
Yeah. So what's the goal? You said you're trying to drop the waist down.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in a deficit?
No. Right now, no. I believe I'm not. I believe I'm at a maintenance number, honestly. But also, I haven't been consistent enough to. I mean, you got to be honest with myself. Even if I don't drink a lot, I still have not been the weekends. I fall off a little bit, and then I normally have a drink or two Friday and Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
And for a while we were having pizza every Sunday, which
we
is
haven't
a
done that
cheat
in a
meal.
while.
But then at the same time, a couple slices of pizza is fine. But when I eat a whole pizza and it's more shit,
yeah,
it's that adds up. All the work I'd done all week long had been canceled out by I don't know how many calories an entire pizza is, but
probably 3/4 of a day.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So and then on top of that, I drank. So it's I don't. And Monday at the gym, I feel like poo if I go. And now I'm trying not to drink right now.
Yeah.
So tonight's Friday, and I'm not drinking. I got water, but no. So I don't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I still now I'm gonna dial it in. I changed up my macros. I'm gonna see what happens next week or two.
Fuck
and
yeah.
Go from there. But
yeah.
I do feel better because we started lifting. We started taking Reese to the gym. I was going at 4 a.m., which isn't bad. But now we just take Reese to the gym.
We realize that she does really well there. Thankfully, we have a gym that we can go to and nobody cares.
Yeah, we take her there and we work out. I mean, it's not always the most intense workout because we're still watching a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
But I feel better. Overall, I feel like I just.
We're getting it down though. He'll do a set and then he watches her while I do the set.
Yeah.
And then by the time it comes back around, it's been about 90 seconds where he starts another one. So it kind of helps. We're not always doing it at the exact same time. So
I'm not a guru of any sorts, but I think for anybody, any relationship, that's probably something that is beneficial for the entire family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be together.
Yeah.
In the same place, do something together, but also, obviously work on each other.
Better ourselves.
Because in a relationship, people that take care of themselves are usually more attractive. Not in a physical aspect, but you take care of yourself, or y'all are taking care of yourself, so you feel better about each other.
Yeah.
Just general relationship shit. And then also you get to lead by example for Reese.
That's the biggest thing is we want
because she's already picking that shit up.
She does she'll squat down. Yep. She does these funny yoga pose things. She's been doing the dragonflies. Yeah. She loves it.
The what do you call it? The reverse.
The glute
hyperextension.
Yeah, it's working the glutes.
Yep, she does that now.
Screaming out while she does it.
She likes to take the PVC bars or whatever, and she acts like those are her weights and stuff. So I mean, it really I wish we've talked about it on here. I wish that I would have had that growing up. I just didn't physical fitness. We did sports and stuff. Other than that, it wasn't really talked about or shown to me.
Yeah.
So I want her to know that. I want her to always be my mom and dad do this, and I've learned how to do it properly, and
Yeah.
has knowledge about it. But yeah, it's awesome. It's good family time. We don't have to go separately.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Y'all able to do it
I don't
together.
have to get up at 4 a.m. to go.
Yeah. Nice. And it's nice. Like I said, he teaches me things. He's like, hey, you should be squeezing here, feel it here, whatever. Yeah. Because I mean, I can't tell you how many times I did the same exact kind of workout and not felt it in the place I should be feeling it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I was just doing the motion that I was supposed to do because that's what it said that I was supposed to do it. But yeah, it's way more beneficial, I think. But it's good. I feel like we both feel better about it. It's also an attractive quality when somebody wants to make themselves better.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. Like,
yeah.
Because not a lot, but like you just see people that they get busy, you know, have kids and work and whatever. And it's like, all right, well, we're just gonna chill at home and, like you said, maybe have some drinks or just chill.
Yeah.
But y'all take the time to go out there, however often, doesn't matter. It's to go out there and like, all right, let's take care of ourselves. Let's fucking do something. This is something we can do together.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people just don't realize it just takes that decision. It does take having a gym that you can do that too.
Right. Not everybody has that.
Yeah. I mean, there's gyms out there that have kids clubs too, but I don't know if you want to put your kid in some of them shits. But, you know, if there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure you can figure it out. However,
but I mean,
wherever you're at.
It started too because y'all's mom was like, well, I'll come over and watch Ree so that you can go and like have a workout. Like you should be able to get out of your house once a week to do something like that. And then once, I think like she couldn't do it one week or whatever. And then we were like, well, she does so well at the weekend WODs. Like, fuck it. Like, let's just try and see. And luckily, even with people there, like she's just very, like she, you know, is very polite, doesn't scream and cry and have tantrums. And so luckily we have a pretty good kid. Not everybody's kids are like that too, but obviously if your kid's not like that, then I wouldn't want to like put them in a situation like that. But luckily ours is right now. So
for the time being,
it could change. Who knows?
She's good enough to take in there. But
yeah,
I'm not taking a little turd ass kid in there though. That's for sure. So
fuck no.
I'll start going at 4 a.m.
Yeah. We would have to figure out something else.
Yeah.
But like even Nicole said today, she was like, I'll watch her one day too, like so you guys can go, because it is better obviously when she's not there, because we can be more like fitness focused and like get everything, like the intensity and everything. But sometimes you're like, shit. Like today I was trying to do the reverse crunch, the hip raise, whatever it was, and she was like laying on top of me and like trying to like interrupt me or whatever. But luckily he's there. You can be like, Grace, get the fuck off her.
I deadlifted for the first time in like 2 years.
Yeah, he did.
It's on the program. What's up?
He's been checking in.
1 plate?
Nah.
2 plates?
Nah, more.
3?
No, I didn't go 3.
Oh.
Dude, my grip was trash. Like I did.
You use that orange bar?
I did the
red bar.
Red bar, you gotta use that orange bar, dog.
What was it, got a little more whip to it?
Yeah, it's the deadlift bar.
Oh, all right.
The grip too. It's got coarser knurling.
Oh, really?
Oh, that shit hurts my hands.
I know the red one's got good grip.
Oh yeah, if you think that shit, the orange one will rip your skin off.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I'll try that one next time. No, I the first like 2 sets of 10 was like 225.
Okay.
Then went 275 for 8.
Shit.
And then 305 for 6.
Ooh.
I was happy with it. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to go that heavy. I thought 275 was gonna be my mat, like all I had, because I haven't done it in forever. And my left hand, something in the back of my left knee. It's wonky. But,
Long said that you need to stretch.
I've been stretching my quads, so working on that. But no, my grip was trash. Like by the time I got to my 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th rep, like I could feel it.
Yeah.
Fingertips.
Yeah.
I have straps in the cubbies. If you need them or whatever, there's leather straps just sitting up in there. You can use them if you don't need to grip anything.
Because the black, I like the black bar because there's no.
Oh yeah,
it's not rough at all. Yeah,
that's butter. Like the 1,000 grip.
Yeah,
I know. I had to do it with the red bar the other day, and I was like, "This shit hurts my hands."
Damn.
Like,
yeah, go touch that orange one.
Yeah, no, thank you. Or I think I like the Bella bar too.
Yeah, that one's pretty smooth too.
Yeah,
it's the diameter smaller too.
Yeah, I like that.
My little baby hands.
Yeah,
but no,
good.
It was good session. So
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We're back in it.
I don't think I have like a weight goal. I just like want to feel better.
That's me too. Like I hadn't weighed myself in fucking forever, and I had a couple people ask me, "How much you weigh? How much you weigh?" Even at the gym, some guy was like, "Yo, how much you weigh?" And I told him, I was like, "I think 183, 184." He's like, "No, dude." I was like, "Yeah, I guess I'm weighing myself," but then it made me think about weighing myself this morning. I was 184.7.
I was 183.6. No, 193.6.
I was like, wait, hold on, what?
193.6.
Okay. And I haven't tracked my weight. I'm just going off really feel. Like, if I feel good, how my pants fit.
How my pants feel.
That's usually the big telltale. It's like, how's my briefs? How my pants fit? Like, if things are feeling good, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm doing all right. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit how much I weigh.
Yeah. And especially, like, obviously every girl, and I hope hopefully lots of guys too, but like once the summer comes around, you're like, I want to look good in my bathing suit.
Yeah.
I want to feel whatever. So that's like a big push too, because we're like, we only got so many more months.
Shit's counting down
on the beach.
You got Austin as a brother.
I know.
So you know what? I'm gonna go chalk it up to a loss this year.
But Wes has been doing great too.
Yeah, he's actually dropped weight. I don't know what he's been doing. He hadn't talked to me in a minute.
He told me when they came the other weekend, he was like, I'm actually like excited for this summer to like be in my bathing suit.
Yeah, dude dropped like 20 some pounds.
Yeah.
I'd have to look back more than 20 pounds.
Yeah, his before and after pictures is crazy. Like his waist is, I mean, it's awesome. I'm proud of him.
And then was down to 217 or something.
Yeah, he just checked in. He didn't check in this Friday. Today, which I have to follow up with. But he did last week, and he was 213, I think.
Oh, damn.
Good.
Damn, daddy.
Yeah, I think he said he like ideal goal would be what Jake weighs now. I was like, if you lost, that's a lot of weight.
I told him like low 200s would probably be solid.
Yeah, because he's tall.
Yeah.
Well, he's just got a big frame, a wide frame.
He's like Herbert.
Yeah, low 200s, he'd be fucking probably real happy.
Plus muscle weighs a lot, so.
Yeah.
And I know he's getting stronger, so that's awesome. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of
Nice,
all of you guys. I'm proud of all. And Nicole's lost a lot of weight.
Good.
Matt's lost weight.
Has he?
Matt's lost weight, yeah.
Yeah, you can look at it and tell.
Shit.
She was talking to me about that today.
I don't know if it's, I don't think it's because he's been working out.
On a plan?
No. I think it's just lack of eating.
Yeah. On a plan, but...
drinking his calories.
Damn. Well, hopefully he comes out to the WOD.
Yeah, he said he was going to come tomorrow with the girls.
Should.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love it when the girls come too. It's fun.
His mile's been getting better.
That's good. Yeah, I remember the first one was rough.
Yeah.
I'm not a runner either, though, so I would throw up after doing some of your workouts.
I had the weirdest thought. It was yesterday morning. I was just in a mood. Like I worked out first thing in the morning early. It felt great, but I was like riding on this weird thing, and it almost happened a little bit this morning. I was thinking about what am I going to do this WOD. Last WOD was good. I was like, I want to fuck shit up. I want this thing to be like, I'm questioning if I can finish. Like this 1 mile run, like there's no way it's going to happen. I want it tough.
Why you do that?
I don't know. Like I'm almost like I get jacked up about it, but then later in the evening I'm like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's like that morning energy is like, yeah, I'm gonna make this weekend fucking suck.
Especially since it's 10:16.
Just coach it out this time. And
yeah.
Like, all right, guys, let's go.
Yeah, but this, like right now, I don't really want to make it suck. But tomorrow morning, I'm on the ride in there. I'm like, yeah, let's make this thing suck. Well, especially with the weather. Weather's gonna be decent, so the door is definitely gonna be open tomorrow.
Well, we just did legs today, so maybe don't do a leg focused WOD.
No, I probably won't.
Actually, I'm like really sore all over the place, especially my chest, like right here, my armpits and my chest. Oh boy, it's tender.
But we'll see what tomorrow brings.
I mean, don't base it around me, but base it around me.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's rip these things. Let's roll.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this new one.
It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, we got the WOD in the morning.
Which fries do I grab?
In the middle.
Black ones or white ones?
Grab 2 whites, 1 black.
2 whites, 1 black. Does it matter?
If a black has a question on it or what? No,
I don't know.
Has words on it?
No, I don't.
Did you read it? Like, don't read it, but
this is a voting card. I don't know what the fuck that means.
All right, grab a white.
Yeah, just grab a white.
Let's check this one. It's another picture. It's a voting card. I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
Go ahead, ladies first.
Let's go.
Most likely to end up broke due to a gambling addiction.
This is a game called Bad People.
Oh yeah, we changed up the game.
We basically you say what's on the card, and I guess it's everyone has to vote for who they think it would most likely be.
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So read it again.
Most likely to end up broke due to a gambling addiction.
I'd say that's probably me.
I'm gonna say Jake.
I was about to say I've never gambled. At least I don't think I have.
I've never gambled.
I would
never
go
Jake. Broke.
I don't think you'd go broke, but I could see you being like, "Oh, this next one, though,
I could hit."
You're the only one out of us that's gambled.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the only one who would gamble. So
plus, I'm not a sports guy at all with any,
Yeah.
like watching it or
me
anything.
either anymore. So that's why I really don't.
Okay.
Also, we're a lot more frugal Whereas Jake,
Yeah.
money burns a hole in his pocket.
Like I said, I got 20 bucks I can throw at it.
Yeah, he's like, well, I just got a little side job coming. I can do it.
You know what?
I could double that shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's you.
Damn.
Fine. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, who would sacrifice everyone here to save themselves?
Oof.
That man right there.
Who are y'all?
Yeah. I don't know. I might say myself.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. If there was a zombie apocalypse, of course, this is like, oh, I'm a saint. But I don't want to be the only one left. By
Yeah, that's
myself.
true.
So I'd rather just go out in a blaze, I feel like.
Yeah.
At least trying to fuck shit up, than me be by myself.
Oh my God, I know. How sad.
Yeah. Because then, all your people are dead.
I'm going to cry just thinking about that.
Need a good cry.
I could, guys.
Because all your peeps are dead, which you really didn't like them anyways if you fed them to the sharks.
But I'm also like, who am I compared to you two? You know, y'all don't need me to sacrifice myself. You know? I'm the weak one out of the three.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm low on the totem pole.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys would be sacrificing, if anything, not me. I would need you to sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Austin.
Most likely to murder their spouse for the insurance money and get away with it.
I don't know why I'm laughing so hard, but I just feel like it's you. Or Sarah.
I would think I'd pick Austin.
I guess.
I don't think you would ever do it.
I don't know.
I just feel like out of all three of us, you definitely want to do it.
I guess how much money?
a mil five.
I know Sarah would definitely do it for fucking me.
Fuck yeah, she would.
She threatens me quite often.
Yeah.
But she does.
Gotta keep you humble.
She says, "Yeah, I'm gonna get that insurance money."
Yeah. She would. She for sure would. That's another reason why I probably would pick you.
So I'm making that a note on this show now.
Because
if I
you're
go
scared.
missing,
Something happens.
I didn't kill myself.
It wasn't an accident.
Right.
Yeah, I did not kill
I
myself.
did not do it myself. It was something.
Right.
else.
This was brought upon me.
Well, guys, that's it.
Well, Austin, I feel like you're usually the person that gets picked for all of these cards.
Yeah, it's
so.
I don't
unfortunate.
know why. The
I'm a
fucked up
bad
ones,
person.
I feel like I always pick Austin.
Yeah, same.
I guess I'm an
But
easy
you did
target.
get picked for gambling, so
Like,
Yeah.
you know, so-
A degenerate.
yeah.
All right.
Well,
Until next time,
yeah. Thanks, guys.
come out to the WAD every
Come
Saturday,
Yeah, let's fuck shit up.
8:00.
8 o'clock. Gym Flow Gym.
Gym Flow Gym.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye.